Morning everyone, welcome to Monkey Big Smoke. Thanks for joining me, really appreciate it. It's Good Friday here in England. I'm down on the plot and yesterday I cleared a large space here, about 4 meters in, a big square area with one purpose in mind: to start dismantling that pile of rubbish over there, laying it out on the ground here and see what I've got to take away so that I can start working along that bank there. More concrete blocks, pieces. I mean, somebody must have brought in a whole load of crazy paving and just dumped it on this plot. That's not even all of it. That is getting bigger and bigger, but I'm determined to reuse it for that retaining wall along this bank on the edge. Pile of brushwood here I'm going to wood chip down and use for wood chipping in the paths. I've got more of that. Here's the old storage box that I'm going to take apart today, see what I can reuse and see what I need to throw away. So in relation to where we are on the plot, you can see my potato beds are further away now. There's my raspberry support frame. And then this space in front of me here, about 12 meters wide by 4 or 5 meters. I cleared a space yesterday and I've moved all the bramble tops dried out into this space here. That's the space I'm going to use to pile up the old tool chest that I'm taking apart today, ready to put in a skip. So from the potato beds you can see another 4 or 5 meters into the plot. That's the space I cleared yesterday. If we move to the left, we'll see the end of the tool chest, storage box, whatever it was. I've got to dismantle that today. The brushwood on the left has been used for wood chip, and the mountain of concrete blocks, the ever increasing mountain of concrete blocks that I've been finding all over the plot. Three hours later, that's that whole rotten storage container, storage chest, whatever you want to call it, cleared away, leaving a nice space along the bank. Just got the brushwood there to shred later on. That'll be later on in the year. I don't want to disturb the birds that might be nesting in the bird boxes. There we are, looking up from the potato beds. That whole rotten tool chest has been removed, and you can see I've piled it up over there ready to take down the tip, or if I'm lucky enough there might be a skip arriving on site. You never know. One empty space now along the bank, the bottom of the bank, for me to build my retaining wall using the leftover concrete. There's enough of it. And then over there is most of the contents and that chest there, ready to take down the tip or put into a skip. Let's go and have a closer look to see what I've uncovered. That is what's left of the tool chest, storage container, plus lots more that I've had piling up on the plot. Let's have a closer look. There's some of the metal pieces that I found on the plot. Got the carpet slabs here, if you remember, from along the front of the plot. In this section I've got 11 plastic bags. They were for compost, completely full of plastic that I've uncovered from the site. And as you can see, there's all sorts in each bag. This is all gathered from this plot. This is about the third lot. Each time I take a load down the tip, I get about 7 or 8 bags or more full of plastic, guys. Plastic and bits and bobs of rubbish that people just dump on site, leave where it fell. And here we've got 11 bags completely full of rubbish, mostly plastic. And as I say, this is about the 3rd van load of plastic. Amazing. You remember that big lot of carpet? That's got to go. These crumbling breeze blocks are what the tool chest was standing on. And here's the remains of the tool chest. I can't save any of that wood, guys. It's totally rotten all the way through. All the framework, metalwork, painted panels, whatever you like, bits of plastic. I can't save any of that. I can't reclaim it. It's too rotten. That's the tool chest. It's all got to go down the tip or in a skip. And it came from over there. Now here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tubs of glass and another tub of metal. Don't know what they were. I mean, some of these tubs are half full, but nevertheless, I've dug every single piece of that glass out with my hands, out of the soil. And it's what people have discarded and left behind. Another tub of metal, more bottles, thousands of pieces of glass, all dug out the soil with my very own hands. Now I can say I've helped the wildlife a little bit. That's all going down the tip or in a skip. And that means it's freed up that space over there on the bank, where I can spread some of that concrete out and build a retaining wall along the bottom. Maybe do some hugelkultur beds like I wanted to. Looking back over the site, I've cleared a bit more. There's my potato beds, trees, fruit bushes, raspberries, the terrace beds over there. I've not thrown everything away. I've kept this pile of rotting wood. Okay, at one point it would have been treated, but it's been rotten in the ground for years, so I'm keeping that as a pile of rotten wood for the wildlife. And I've got a ton more brambles. This is up the top end of the plot, guys. A ton more bramble tops there drying out. I've got to get rid of that filing cabinet, the old wheelbarrow. But I don't know if you can see there, guys, in the middle. I found about 10 panes of glass, which I'm going to keep because you never know, when I'm building my shed next year or whenever it is, they might come in handy. Looking down the plot from the top end, you can see the bank I've cleared there just behind the wheelbarrow. That old chest is gone. We've got a massive mountain of concrete, and in front of this pile of dried up bramble tops is where I've cleared more space. You can see it there in front of the potato beds. I'm almost halfway up the plot. Once I've got rid of the rubbish from the tool chest, I'll be digging over some more beds down there. This is the buddleia tree or shrub that's been allowed to get out of control, that was in the middle of the plot. And you can see it's still growing. New shoots there, guys, so I'm leaving that in. This is a ash or sycamore, can't remember what it was, in the middle. I'm leaving that in for now, for the birds. And this peculiar shaped one here, I'm leaving that in for now. I haven't got enough trees in the middle of the plot yet, guys. So I've got to leave some structures in for the birds to sort of hide away in. Remember the birds, guys, remember the birds. Bird friendly site. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little video today, guys. That's one big load of rubbish cleared. Gradually making progress. Got more space to dig, get rid of the bramble roots there. Plenty to do. See you again soon, guys. Thanks for watching. What am I going to do with those bamboo canes, eh? You'll have to come back and find out. Hopefully soon I'll be using them. There's a little robin there, picking up bits and pieces. That's robin. They always know when you've been unearthing some little insects and worms. They can tell the noises, and then they come down and collect any that are exposed. So he's been watching me all this time. I've been taking a step back every 10 minutes or so to let him come and get the bits and pieces. Now I've cleared it all away. He's just seeing if there's anything else to eat.